10 Ra'azani warships dropped out of hyperspace at the hyperbarrier of an inhabited system. The only planet with life in the system was a small water world. Usually, the Ra'azani didn't bother with worlds that were small and didn't have intelligent life, but the planet in this system was different. The world was home to a scientific outpost from a star empire that the Ra'azani hadn't encountered yet. The scientists were there conducting studies on the emerging life of the small water world, but the Ra'azani didn't know that. The only thing that they knew was that another intelligent race had a presence on that world, and that if they managed to capture them, they would learn the locations of their other worlds and with that bring a new source of slaves to their empire. The 10 ships carrying troops to take the station on the surface of the ocean accelerated towards the planet, ignorant of the station's attempts to contact them, as the Ra'azani communication tech was inferior and unable to even recognize the communication attempt. Hours later, they arrived and entered the orbit of the planet, sending troop ships down to take the station. The station's weak defenses, designed to fight off wildlife on the planet, proved insufficient to defend the station. Further encouraged by the apparent lower level of the technology from the aliens and the station, the Ra'azani landed their troops. The several thousand scientists, having been born and raised in a culture guided by war, blood, and death, fought the experienced Ra'azani soldiers. Their defiance cost the Ra'azani troops many of their numbers and caused the deaths of even more of their own. The aliens, even though they were scientists, were trained in the combat arts. Their race was one guided by battle, but even their prowess was insufficient to fight off the Ra'azani. They decided to fight to the death. No man or woman would fall into the hands of the enemy. So the scientists fought, taking as many of the Ra'azani before dying, ending their own lives if capture was imminent. And eventually, all of the scientists were dead. Not one of them was captured. Before their demise, they tried to destroy all of their data, computers, and technology, but as such things usually happened, they couldn't destroy it all. The Ra'azani got their hands on the data they'd been looking for, the locations of the aliens' other worlds. With that knowledge in their hands, the Ra'azani clan responsible for the attack believed that they would bring their race more resources and more power. But the only thing that they had done was ensure the end of the Ra'azani race. But they did not know that yet. April, year 30 of the Empire. Unknown system. Sowir space. Lurker of the Depths walked onto the central hub of his war vessel. His people didn't name the vessels they used to traverse the Great Void. It was a thing of the ungifted.